Yo guys, what's going on? It's your boy Burt Crown coming to the YouTube video, and today we're going to be going over nicknames. And why would we do nicknames? Well, because today at 5 o'clock, if you're watching this video after 5 o'clock, it is past. So put in the comment section down below judging me for how many of these I got wrong. But today at 12 is when I drop this video, and today at 5 is the nicknames. Who is it going to be? So I got a couple of good ones for you here today, who I'd like to see and who I think it could be. What do you guys think? Put in the comment section down below if you have a good nickname that you'd love to see, or like I said, if you watch this after 5 o'clock and I'm wildly wrong in every single one, make sure you let me know. But thank you guys for watching. Let's get into it. The first one we're going to get out of the way is Curtis Joseph. Although Cujo is a great nickname and one that I see does get a card, I see this Cujo card, this Curtis Joseph card, being like a Dominic Hasek from week 1. He will be the 85 or an 83, but he will not be the MSP. And why do I think he won't be the MSP? Because I think Marc-Andre Fleury, the Flower, will be our goalie in this this upcoming week. Well, I guess today at 5 o'clock, Marc-Andre Fleury will be the MSP. In my opinion, yes, there's some other options like Eddie Belfour, stuff like that. But I think Marc-Andre Fleury as the Flower is a lock for the goalie position. Now we're going to slide on to defense, because the forwards, there's so many we could go over. So there is one that I'm going to bring up. The perfect human is Nick Lindstrom. And I'm going to bring him up just because he would be a great option as the perfect human for his nickname. But I don't think they give him one just because of his power-up icon. I think this would be the one thing holding him back. This will come up again later on, but I think this is the one thing holding him back from being the 86 overall, off the charts, the perfect human. I just wanted to bring him up because I think he would be a great candidate. But yeah, I don't think he gets it. But sliding into one that I think does get it, Chris Phillips, better known as a Big Rig. I think Big Rig comes in and gets 6'3", is a good size for an MSP. 220, a good size for an MSP. They like giving us big body defensemen, and 74 overall with 79 speed. That's something that they could work with to make a fantastic MSP. So Chris Phillips and Big Rig is who I think gets one of the defensive spots for Off the Charts week 2. Now, I almost thought Larry Robertson wasn't in the game because I went to the Montreal Canadiens alumni, and wouldn't you know, they have him in the LA Kings alumni, because that makes sense. But Big Bird would be a good option, but I think over Big Bird is Big Rig. But what do you think in the comment section? Now, when I told you I had to reach for this one took a minute. There is not a whole lot of right-handed defenseman options for nicknames that are semi-decent, as we could tell by the Subinator. But I am going to throw out Luke Schenn as the human eraser, because, I mean, it's all I could find. Every good nickname for a defenseman is a lefty. It was everything. Leave in the comment section down below, please, the right-handed defenseman you guys got, because the best I could come up with is the human eraser, Luke Schenn. Now, before we get into a couple other ones, we're going to hit the forwards, and there's going to be one forward that I definitely do not think gets one, even though I think he should. We're going to go directly to Teemu Selanne. I think this one's a lock as the Finnish Flash. I think it's absolutely a must-do. I think it's a must-have, and since we're not going to get the next guy I'm going to talk about, I think this is an absolute must. We need the Finnish Flash because we're not going to be getting Gordie Howe, better known as Mr. Hockey. I don't think we're going to get him for the same reasons I listed off about Nick Lindstrom. I just don't know how they're going to be upgrading these power-up icons yet. Everyone's kind of waiting to see how it's done, and I don't know if they do Mr. Hockey. If they do Mr. Hockey, then I think we're wide open. Like, if they do one of these power-up icons, I think it's wide open to do Mr. Hockey, the perfect human, the great one, Super Mario. We hit it all. I just don't think they do. So, sorry, Mr. Hockey. Sorry to the perfect human. I don't think you get it this week anyway. Or today, I guess. But what that does leave us open for, down the middle, Joe Sakic, Mr. Clutch. I think we get Mr. Clutch down the middle. Jumbo Joe was also somebody I thought that could happen, but I'll stick to Mr. Clutch. People love this 83 Joe Sakic. I think whatever Joe Sakic comes out, people will love. And I think Mr. Clutch is our center. And for a left-handed player to go on your wing, I think they hit us with Maurice the Rocket Richard. I think he'd be a pretty good one. And now if you're wondering why I would think that a power-up icon, Maurice the Rocket Richard, could get one, but yet the Hollows can't, is because that blue check mark indicates that Richard will no longer get upgrades for his power-up icon. So the only way we could get another Maurice Richard card, and EA knows the check mark means that it's it, the only way we could get an improvement to him is through MSPs and cards throughout the year, and I think the Rocket Richard is the perfect time to give him one. Now, guys, this is just my list on players I think could get, and I think that's a pretty good list. I think if we get outside of the fact that we don't know if we're getting power-up icons, that really eliminates a lot of cards. Like, there's a lot of good names in the Hollows that I don't think we're going to get because I don't think they're going to upgrade them that way, but we're going to have to wait and see. I could be wildly wrong, and leave it in the comment section if it is 501 and I'm wildly wrong, and I mean, you just want to make fun of me for being so wrong. But a couple of big ones that I would love to see, obviously the Professor would be awesome, or my favorite, the Russian Rocket, one of my favorite players in this game to ever play the game of the NHL, but I guess not in this game. He used to be in the game, not anymore. Please, EA. Do you know what kind of surprise it would be to the player base if we got the Russian Rocket and everyone would just love it? You dropped Dominic Hasek on us last year, drop the Rocket on us this year. We would love Pavel Bure. Please make it happen. But thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. I'm as excited as you guys for 5 o'clock today. I can't wait. I hope you guys can't wait. And I'll meet you there. Till next time, ciao, ciao.